So let's begin our practice this morning, just taking a moment or two just to get comfortable. Start to allow your body to soften and relax. Start to allow your mind to slow down. Become aware of your breathing. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And slowly scan down through your body. Building up that mental picture in your mind of how your body feels today. And then bring your awareness from your body into the activities in your mind. Starting to notice the feelings that are coming into your mind, and as you do, acknowledge them but let them drift away. New thoughts surface. So let them come into your mind and let them go away, whatever those thoughts are. So you're not clinging on to any thoughts or giving any thoughts your attention. And then turn your focus back to your breathing. And follow the breath as it comes in and goes out. And finally, take a moment to set your intention for this morning's practice. And to remind yourself of your motivation for taking part in this practice today. So let's start to bring some movement into the body now. And wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Circle your ankles. Circle your wrists. Stretch your fingers out wide and point your toes. And clench your hands into a fist and pull your toes back up towards your shins. And relax your hands. And relax your feet. Slowly and gently turn your head from side to side. And then relax your neck. And allow your head to rest on the mat. Extend your arms out to the sides. Bring the soles of your feet up towards your buttocks. Knees and ankles together. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. Inhale back to the center. And exhale over to the right side. Inhale back to the center. Bring your feet up off the ground. Bend your knees. Take hold of your knees and hug them up towards your chest. Gently rock from side to side on the bottom of your back. Relax back to the centre. Straighten your legs, point your toes up. And take hold of your legs at the back of your knees. And then pull your toes back, push your heels up towards the ceiling. And point your toes again. And gently pull back on both legs. Ease the tension off, relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend, but keep both feet off the ground so you've got a right angle between your thighs and your shins. You're going to take your right ankle over on top of your left knee. Reach behind the back of the knee. Pull the leg up towards the upper body. Ease the tension off. Let the left sole of the foot come down to the ground and keep your right ankle on top of the knee. Bring your arms down alongside your body, palms facing down. And push down with your left foot to bring your hips up off the ground. And if you can, relax your right hip so that your right knee sinks. Lower your hips down. Take your right foot off the knee, put it down on the ground, and then bring both feet up off the ground again, knees bent. And take your left ankle over on top of your right thigh. Reach behind the back of the leg. And pull up towards your upper body. And then ease the tension off. Let the left foot come down to the ground, sole of the foot down to the ground, arms back alongside your body. And push down into the ground with your right foot, bringing your hips up. And relax your left hip. And let your hips come down. Take your left foot off the knee and lower it down to the ground. Keeping your knees bent, bring both feet up off the ground, back to that 90-degree angle again. And take your arms out to the sides. Keeping your knees and your ankles as close together as you can. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees over towards the left side. And if you feel you can, turn your head to the right. Inhale back to the centre. As you exhale, lower your knees over to the right. And if you feel you can, turn your head to the left. Inhale back to the centre. Exhale, lower your feet down to the ground. Bring your arms into your sides. Turn on to your side. Push up to seated. Both feet out in front. feet together with your toes pointing up, and bring your hands alongside your hips with your fingers pointing forward. And lift your chest up. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Bring both of your feet in, hands to the sides of your hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up, interlace your fingers. And take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre again. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your arms down, bringing your hands down behind your back. Interlace your fingers behind your back and push your hands away from the bottom of your back. Squeezing your shoulder blades in, lifting your chest up. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinge forward. Lower your left shoulder down. Turn your right shoulder up. And then come back to the centre. Lower your right shoulder down. Lift your left shoulder up. And back to the centre again. Raise your body up, and as you do, take an inhale, let go of your fingers. Reach up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. Just relax your neck and your shoulders. And then turn to your side, come on to your hands and knees. Let your belly sink down, lift your chin up to cow. And then arch your back and bring your chin in. Come into cat. Sit back onto your heels and stretch out in front. Bring your chest forward, and as you do, keep your chin in, keep the back arched. And as your chest comes over your hands, sink your hips down. Lift your chin and your chest up. And then from Cobra, I'm going to do the same in reverse. So start to lift your hips up. And then bring your chin in, start to arch your back. And sit back onto your heels. Bring your chest forward. Draw your hands in so they're underneath your shoulders. I'm going to raise the left leg up off the ground. Point the toes out behind you. And keeping the leg as straight as you can. Bring the left leg round to the side. And bring the toe down to just touch the ground. Lift it back up. Take the leg over the top of your right calf. And touch the toe down on the right side. And then bring it back to the centre and lower down. And raise the right leg up, point the toes. And again, keeping the leg as straight as you can. Bring it round to the side and touch the toe down. And bring it back. Take it over the top of the left calf and touch the toe down on the left side. And bring it back again. Lower down. Bring your toes together. Take your knees out to the edges of the mat. And sit back onto your heels. Let your chest sink down. Bring your chest forward. Take your knees and your ankles to hip width. Curl your toes under. Straighten your legs. And push up to downward facing dog. Walk your feet up to the front of the mat. So we're coming to a forward fold. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Point your fingers up towards the ceiling. And then reach back. And as you reach back, take your hands back in a big circle backwards. Raise them up in front. And then lower down forward. And bring your arms back up. Facing up towards the ceiling, stretch up. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Walk your feet back. So we're coming back to downward facing dog. And from downward facing dog, walk your hands back towards your feet. So we're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Reach back. And let your arms circle back. Raise them up to the ceiling and circle forward. Reach up to the ceiling, take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. And walk your hands forward. And downward facing dog again. And then walk your feet up to the front of the mat. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Take a back bend, reach back with your arms, big circle backwards. Reach up to the ceiling. And then a big circle forward. And reach back up to the ceiling. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, fold forward. Allow your knees to bend and bring your hands so your fingers are underneath your toes. Your chest resting on your thighs. And then keeping your chest resting on your thighs, start to straighten the legs just as much as you can. Allow your knees to bend. Take the hands away from the feet. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your palms together. Bring your feet in together. Allow your hands down to the heart. And allow your knees to bend. Keeping your gaze forward. Or come into chair. Lower your right elbow down, lift your left shoulder up. Back to the centre. Lower the left elbow down. Raise the right shoulder up. And back to the centre again. Straighten your legs. Take an inhale, reach up. Separate your feet back to shoulder width. And as you exhale, fold forward. Take a step back on your left foot, onto the ball of the foot. Let your left knee come down, foot onto the instep. And lift your body up. Raise your arms up. Sink your hips down. And stretch back. Keeping leaning back if you can. Circle your arms back. And raise them up. And then circle forward. And raise up. Lower your arms forward. Bring your hands down to the ground. Shift your weight back towards your left foot. Straighten your right leg, come on to the heel. Sink your chest down into half monkey. Bring your weight forward. Put your left foot onto the ball of the foot and lift the knee. And step up to forward fold. Take a step back on your right foot onto the ball of the foot. Let your knee come down. Foot onto the instep. Lift your body up. Sink your hips down and lift your arms. And stretch back. Keeping the back bend if you can. Circle your arms back. And forward. And then forward. And back and raise up towards the ceiling. And bring your arms down to the ground. Shift your weight back. Straightening your left leg, coming up onto the heel. And let your chest sink down. And bring your chest forward. Hands back to the ground. Right foot onto the ball of the foot. Lift your knee. And step up to the front of the mat. Back to forward fold. Take a step back on your left foot. This time turning the toes out. Coming onto the heel. And push down with your right foot, bringing your body up. Raise your hands up into warrior one. Turn your chest and shoulders round to the long side of the mat. Lower your arms to shoulder height. So in warrior two. Let your left arm come down behind your back. Turn your right hand palm up. And reach up. And stretch back. And lower your right arm forward, keeping your left arm where it is behind the back. Bring your forearm down onto your thigh. Turn your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Then let your left hand come out from behind your back. Reach up to the ceiling. And stretch over the side angle. Let your left arm come down, turn your chest down towards the ground. Take your right hand down to the ground, left foot onto the ball of the foot. And step up to forward fold. Take a step back on the right foot. Turning your toes out, coming onto the heel. Push down with your left foot. Bring your body up. Raise your arms up into warrior one. Turn your chest and shoulders. Lower your arms down to shoulder height. Looking out over your left hand into warrior two. Let your right hand come down behind your back, thread it around your waist. Turn your left hand palm up. And reach up and stretch back. And lower your left arm forward. Bend your arm, bring it down onto the thigh. Turn your right shoulder up. And let your right hand come out from behind your back. Reach up and stretch over to side angle. Lower your right hand down. Chest and shoulders facing the ground. Left hand down to the ground. Turn your right foot onto the ball of the foot. And then step back with your left foot. Back to downward facing dog. And take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. Bring your chest forward. Walk your hands in towards your knees. And come to seated. Hands to the sides of your hips. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, turn your chest to the right. Lower your left hand down onto the knee. Right hand, the ground behind your back. Start to relax, to come forward. And as you do, take an inhale. Raise both arms up, turn your chest round to the left. And exhale, lower your right hand down onto your knee. Left hand behind your back. And start to relax forward, take an inhale. Raise both arms up. And as you exhale, lower your right hand down, stretch over with your left. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And as you exhale, lower your left hand down and reach over with your right. Inhale, reach up with both hands. And as you exhale, turn your chest round to the right and lower your arms forward. So your chest's coming down over your right thigh. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, turn your chest to the left. And lower your arms down, bringing your chest down over your left thigh. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. Bring your chest to face forward. And as you exhale, lower your hands down in front and reach out. And take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down to the sides. And relax your neck and your shoulders. And take both feet out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Bring your heels up towards your buttocks. Keeping your ankles about hip width apart. Push down into the ground through the soles of your feet to push your hips up towards the ceiling. Come into bridge. And then lower your hips down. Bring your feet up off the ground, bend your knees. Take hold of your knees and hug them up towards your chest. Extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes. Straighten the legs. And pull back. Ease the tension off. Relax the ankles. Allow the knees to bend. Bring the soles of the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. And cross your right leg over the top of the left leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees over towards the right side. Inhale to the center. And exhale over to the left side. Inhale to the center. And as you exhale, lower your right foot down to the mat. Take your left leg, cross it over the right. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the left. Inhale to the center. And exhale over to the right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, lower your left foot down to the side of the right. And relax the knees out to the sides, bringing the soles of the feet together. Now extend your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Take your ankles apart. And relax the toes out to the sides. Bring your arms to a position that's comfortable for you. And take your awareness up to the crown of your head. And scan down through your head and face, relaxing the muscles in the face and in the jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. Relax the upper arms, the elbow joints, the muscles in the forearms. Relax the wrists and hands. Relax the thumbs and fingers. Bring your awareness back up your arms now. Cross your shoulders and into the muscles at the top of the chest, the pectoral muscles. Relax the muscles at the top of the chest. Relax the rest of the chest and the rib cage. Relax the muscles across the top of the back, around the shoulder blades, down the sides of the spine. Relax the muscles in the bottom of the back. Relax the muscles around the sides of the body. Relax the stomach muscles. Relax the pelvis and hips. Relax the muscles in the buttocks. Relax the hamstrings. Relax the muscles in the thighs. Relax the knees, calves and the shins. Relax the ankles, the feet and the toes. Bring your awareness to your breathing now. And as you start to become aware of the inhale and exhale, start to count those breaths in and out. As you breathe in, count 1. Breathe out, count 2. Breathe in, count 3. Breathe out, count 4. Breathe in, count 5. Breathe out, count 6. And carry that on yourself now. When you get to 10, come back to 1, start again on an inhale. Release the focus from the breathing. Bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Notice the feelings in the muscles and joints. Be aware of the sensations in your body where you can feel contact with the ground. And let's gently start to bring some movement back to the body now. Move your hands and feet. Move your knees and hips. Move your chest and back. Move your arms and shoulders. Move your head and neck. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, bring yourself back up to seated. Just take a moment and let your body settle into being sat upright again. And then stay for a few moments more, just enjoying the relaxation in your body. Also enjoying the sense of stillness in your mind that's come from focusing so much on the breathing. And take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste.